Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Grown Folk Business Live.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got a hype man and shit.
You gotta get to the mic, bro.
Oh, my bad, my G.
Move that up to you, bro.
All right, there we go.
Pause and all that.
Bringing you open, honest, raw conversation as always. You know what I mean? It's your boy Teron Street Strawbridge. You know what it is. What up, man?
Brother, man. Sauce Walker. Snub nose from the 35th and a half century. You know what I'm saying? Got my brother here. AC the Mayor.
Peace, love. What's the deal?
Introduce yourself.
We in the building. Anwar, AC the Mayor. You know, I'm happy to be here. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? But we in the building.
My nigga.
Let's
You're
get it.
moving and shaking a lot of stuff around the city anyway,
I mean, you
man.
know.
Pen live, teaching, you know.
Try to do a little bit of
Bringing
everything.
up the youth.
I mean, not really trying to do everything, but you know what I mean? It's when it's necessary.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You
So
know, you got the weight on it. You can handle the weight. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
Put it
that.
on your shoulders.
I appreciate
My
that.
man.
So we switched it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got your introduction. Appreciate having you here, man. You know what I'm saying? You're doing big things. You know what I'm saying?
Much love.
We're gonna talk about relevant news, a little bit relevance around the world right now. What I seen, what I caught up to on some news shit was a guy named Bruce Alexander from Tampa, Florida. He was caught touching on women while he was flying. Supposedly
Flying?
Yeah, flying with Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines, they have these guys just like touching people.
Women.
Yeah, touching women.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was kicked off the airlines and shit. But apparently when he got caught, he said the president says it's okay to touch women and grab them by their, you know what I mean?
Grab him by the pussy.
Right, grab them by the pussy. He did say that. That's what he said. And he blamed it on the president. November 6th election.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck the Republican Party.
I mean, he still got a couple more years in for him.
It's not his election.
It's not his. So we can't get him out of here just yet.
I mean, I'm just saying that.
No, I feel you.
The party, yeah.
His party is fucked.
They getting indicted and shit. Like,
Indicted and shit.
Obama said it himself. Like, yo, ain't none of my people's ever kind of indicted.
Ain't none of my niggas
I might not have
been
been the best nigga out here, but my people ain't out here getting indicted. Right.
Right.
On papers.
Right.
No, on papers.
What happened with that Kavanaugh guy?
I think he got it.
cool.
He got the gig.
Yeah, he good.
Oh, always.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he got up there and cried a little bit and did the white man hand and I never touched her. And when they do that, that mean they ain't doing
That nigga
it.
was
To people. But that nigga guilty to me.
lying.
Guilty as fuck.
By the way, before we move on,
Yeah.
me laughing was not saying that was cool. I was laughing because it's
not cool.
It's not cool whatsoever.
No,
It's just,
about the pussy.
you know,
Hell no.
we're in this like delusion where when a man like reacts a certain way that may not be like the proper way,
Word.
then we get categorized
Yeah.
as if we're condoning it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
I'm just clearing the air,
Right.
clearing the air.
Yeah, I definitely not in the. I need consent in everything nowadays. Anyway, 2018, we all need consent. You gotta straight up tell me to do that.
Right.
Put it in. Do it for me. Put it in.
That
for me.
way.
I got a little waiver on my dick that you can sign. A waiver on my side. Sign the side of my thigh, my right thigh. I give you consent to dive in. All right, I'm cool. And I won't smudge it either. I'm gonna just hump on one side.
All right,
my fault. Don't grab him by the pussy. Go ahead, Stro.
Yo, Cosby hires Harrisburg. He hires Harrisburg. It's like law firm.
Okay.
Perry Shore Weisenberger, white people. Zemlock. They're representing Bill Cosby now for his appeal. I don't know how everybody feels about that. We don't know him.
You say they from
They're
Harrisburg?
from Harrisburg.
Yeah, he's from the
so
Bird. I heard actually, I don't know if Rudy was like BSing or not, but I guess Rudy, local boy from, he knows the firm or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? I guess they had, had his back with a couple things or whatever the case. So I just saw he put a post up on the book earlier this week, but I know nothing about really, his firm or anything of that nature.
Yeah, I mean,
You believe Cosby's innocent though?
I think that Cosby,
They said OJ ain't do it.
listen, I think on some real, the culture of Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Especially back in the 80s, they were doing whatever. Do I think that? I think a lot of them, or some of them, excuse me, was with it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like they wasn't popping pills or none of that, and he wasn't, you know what I mean, on his pudding pop type time. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I think they was all indulging at some point in time. You feel what I'm saying? And that was just a situation to make make a come up.
Y'all heard he got hit with a chicken sandwich?
Who?
Bill Cosby.
In jail?
Yeah.
With a sick? Why?
Because he was making jokes, and I guess somebody like, I don't know if it's a true story. They said a nigga got hit with a chicken sandwich, and I'm like, come on, Bill. Like, they ain't got to do Bill. But he in there with them now, so I'm in there with the savages.
Trying to make my way.
Jokes, yeah.
we gotta get Bill out of there, man.
Yeah, Bill in there, brother. I mean,
free Bill Cosby.
Nah, Bill go in there. Chill.
Nah, bro.
Get right.
In there laughing.
Get right real quick. Huh? Get right real quick.
Get right. Yeah, get his head right.
Nah,
this all?
No.
He that old? Just
Listen, because
talk to me, bro.
when the last old guy we accused of something like this was Joe Paterno, right?
And he was
his
out of
old
there.
Ass died
He
before he got a
checked.
chance to go in.
Like 6 months, he checked.
You know what I mean? He checked. So
He checked out.
Let's not check Bill out.
Bill better than
Let's
that.
get Bill out of here.
Alright.
You think Bill's a little stronger than that, though?
Yeah.
I think so. Give him some pudding pops, and he'll be cool.
Joe got a lot of guilt. Joe had a lot of guilt on him, man.
Right.
Those was little boys and stuff like that. Bill probably wasn't doing as much as we.
Again, they were adulting.
Like you were saying,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Here, this is gonna make you feel better. Loosen up a little bit. You a little wound up. Shot it from right over here too.
Yo, this Steph Curry type time from downtown.
They better leave Bill alone, man. Bill ain't good. I'm mixing my drink on that.
You know Bill was dribbling them motherfucking Quaaludes, my nigga. Step back, Bill Walton.
Hold on. Since they talking all this dribbling and sports talk shit, let's get to the sports.
Nice.
Right. Before we do that, it's actually sports talk. Yo, shout out to the girl from Penn State.
Connie? Oh, my fault.
Nigga, that's nice.
Micah.
Oh, alright. You talking
he made Student of the Week.
Oh, word?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I seen that. That's amazing, yo.
That's
Shout out
what's
to
up.
Micah, bro.
Word, that's what's up.
You doing it both ways, King. That's how it's supposed to go.
Right.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Rondo versus Chris Paul. Who won?
You see that, bro?
What's that?
Rondo and Chris Paul?
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Break this down real quick. I caught it getting dressed for the gig.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Who spit on who first? Or who spit on who?
Listen.
Rondo spit on Chris Paul.
Rondo spit, but I heard that, he had a mouthpiece in, so he was talking.
It was one of them situations where I'm tired of you talking in my face. So Rondo was like, he had his hands on himself, like, one of those.
Oh.
It was still spit though.
Right.
Something projected out your mouth onto my face. It don't matter.
Nobody motorboat in nobody's face, man. Be spit on you.
He was like,
They hawk spit on him?
It wasn't no hawk.
It wasn't no hawk too, but it was like
a little
nigga,
He was out there finessing to see if he can get away with it real quick.
Yeah, that shit. I seen it on the shit.
I seen it. They showed it in slow mo, and it came on his face. And then, but you ain't going to dunk no nigga in his face 3 times.
I was gonna say Chris Paul be like, he be wilding. Like he's untouchable or something. Like, yo,
you not doinking no nigga in his face,
right?
Bro, and not getting
I
stoned.
would work.
Right.
Matter like right now.
You got one doink. You gave me 2
You
doinks.
get a half a doink.
You get a half.
No funny stuff.
Yeah.
You get a and it's on and popping.
And
Super
then,
no funny stuff.
And then you seen it pop off, and then you see what I'm more concerned about was James Harden not doing nothing with Brandon Ingram, just pushed the shit out of me.
What happened?
He did this.
He walked away. He was waiting for somebody to help him.
But James Harden ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
Right.
I remember when he got hit in the head by Artest.
Oh my God, the concussion, dog. Oh my God.
He's not gonna do anything.
Put him down.
He's a fashionista.
Yeah,
fashionista
he
or
don't care
whatever.
about
I don't
none of
know.
that. But in lieu of that though, them suspensions I think could have been a little. I think they all should have been even. I think everybody should have got except Ingram. Ingram was wilding. Him coming in with that Falcon punch at the end.
How many games you say?
I think
half?
Ingram got 4.
Oh, all right.
And then Rondo got 3, and then Chris Paul got 2.
Oh, all right. Bet.
So I think all of them should have had just an equal suspension because they was all wilding. Like Nipsey Hussle over there pulling his pants off. Nigga, I'm the king of LA. Like, who wants smoke? Who wants smoke?
It was fun.
Travis Scott on the other side snapping out. I think Travis Scott is a little
They
retarded.
didn't ever get to finish the game.
Yeah, that's the game. Rockets won that joint at the end, but they got ejected. They're all them niggas out.
Right.
But it was crazy. Lonzo Ball ain't do a thing either because he light skinned. That's nothing about Lonzo.
Really light skin.
Some light skinned niggas got dark skinned souls.
Right.
You said dark skinned soul?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, let's switch it up to let's switch sports up. Let's talk about a little bit of football. Favorites coming out of the AFC. Favorites coming out of the NFC. Start with the AFC first. Who y'all got?
So we start with the AFC or NFC first? Yeah, Chiefs. You can't never sleep on the Patriots.
Don't be influencing.
No. I had to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still like we had to go to a different planet to get a dub today. Jesus Christ. But yeah, the Chiefs. I thought Jacksonville was going to do something this year. They're like,
damn.
What?
They had to get beat by the Eagles.
I mean, hey, we only should have one L this year for it to be completely.
Are we talking about the
maybe
AFC?
two, but it's cool.
Let's talk about the AFC. We talking about the
Y'all,
AFC.
my bad.
Who you got coming out of the NFC?
NFC, I got the Panthers. You mean going to the chip or just the playoffs?
No, going to the chip.
Oh, going to the chip. Ooh, it's too early.
Us.
I'm not gonna hold you. That I can't say us until at least week 14.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I got to be honest because, you know, as I was explaining, kind of going back to basketball real quick, people are like, well, a Laker fan is counting the Lakers out already.
How do you do
and
that
I'm like,
5
yo,
games in?
y'all are, first of all, 2 and 3.
And you got LeBron James.
Word, like, let's see what happens at the All-Star break. All-Star break is going to determine where the Lakers are going to be, in my opinion.
Look at Cleveland now without LeBron.
Right.
They done fired Tyronn Lue. And then, you know what's crazy about that, bro? Is that they hired the boy Larry Drew to be the interim head coach. He ain't even accept this shit yet. I don't want to coach these niggas.
Bring Larry Brown back.
What?
Who?
You mean,
He's still caking off of?
Mike Brown.
Yeah, Mike Brown,
Mike
yeah.
Brown, black boy. He back with the Spurs. He ain't
Right.
fucking with them.
No.
But
Nobody want to coach them niggas. They poop.
NFC,
Yeah.
I definitely got us coming because if the Skins don't pull off, we're pulling it off.
Yeah.
As far as getting to the playoffs, and then once we get there, again, if we get there, like we're the defending champs.
Are you saying the same thing? Snip?
Oh, I don't have to be honest. I'm gonna.
You don't have to be
I'm
honest.
a lie.
What are you
Yeah, I'm a lie. I'm going with my guys.
Keep it quiet.
I'm keeping it real for me.
And
But all right, let me be honest. The Rams.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah,
They,
can't forget about the
they
Rams.
still undefeated.
They pulled it off today, right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Y'all gotta help y'all mans.
Right.
I got the Packers coming out. Yeah, I'm seeing it in the NFC.
Oh,
You do?
Yeah.
but you got.
How?
Ain't this grown for business?
Yes.
Keep it real, keep it what?
Quiet, and I'm keeping it all the way to fuck.
How you gonna keep it real and ain't nobody out there helping
It's
your
Aaron
man?
Rodgers, bro.
He can't do it by himself.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
Yeah,
You
he
see
can.
it now.
Because what's gonna happen is Randall Cobb's gonna get on board, and who's the white boy? Jimmy Grant. That's his name.
Jimmy Graham.
Yup, he's getting on board.
They already
Y'all
on
said-
board.
Our defense is nice. I like the young
No,
boy.
you're not.
You don't have Chicago coming out?
No, hell no.
Oh,
So y'all gonna trash the Vikings.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna trash the Vikings because we already tied them up. You know what I mean, we're gonna break that shit up. Like right now, we're above 500. We talked about this before.
This is true. This is true.
I'm saying because we're 3-3-1, so we're above.
So y'all coming out.
Right, we coming out.
Y'all coming out.
You know what it is? They
Don't try to hold on.
It's cool. Go ahead.
We gotta go. We gotta go fast.
You gotta.
Yeah. So since we have Anwar here, who does 10 Live Opinionator, you know what I mean? Skip Bayless, you know Skip Bayless. Of course, everybody knows. He said Saquon is not a workhorse. Can you take the advice from someone who never played the game before?
Honestly, to a degree, but Skip Bayless is bugging.
He's what?
He's bugging.
Yeah.
He's super bugging, but to a degree, because there are, individuals, people that have invested like their whole lives into something that they've never, went in and like from music to sports to fashion to whatever the case.
Right.
But I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Like, I don't know how he can. I think he just said that, man, just to get a rise, a rise out of everybody.
So wait, tell me that. What can you really take that shit serious with somebody that never played before? Like a commentator that's never played before.
Again,
You said it.
I say what I mean and I mean what I
Yeah,
say.
he said to a degree.
To a degree.
He's
Yes.
been commentating for years, so he kind of knows what he's talking about to a degree.
To a degree.
But then you get the guy like Shannon Sharp up there to be like, "Yo, shut the hell up!" Like,
I don't
know
think he
what I'm
probably
talking
meant
about.
that shit. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
You remember when Jalen Rose came at him? Did y'all ever see that shit?
No.
When Jalen Rose came at Skip, he pulled up his stats from college. He was like, "Yo, you averaging like 2.2." And Skip got tight. Like he wouldn't talk to Jalen Rose for like 2 weeks, and then like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. And he said he wanted to
play in college. Though.
He played basketball.
He played basketball.
I don't know if he played. No, he played high school.
High school ball, my fault.
Basketball.
High school.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Because Stephen A. Smith always like pulls that. Well, he used
and
to.
then
always
Jalen
play
Rose pulled the card and pulled up his stats, and Skip was like, he wanted an apology and all that. So like, nah, you was poop, and you know
It is what it
the
is.
players know. So
Right.
like, I agree with bro that to a degree, I can hear him, but saying that is some bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Saquon, yeah,
Nah.
you don't know what you're talking about.
As an Eagle fan, I'm terrified.
Listen,
2 years from now.
We watched that game, right?
Yes.
Even though we trashed him, he's scary.
They're a quarterback away
from
making
in the line.
a lot of noise. 5
That's crazy
years.
to say that. They got a Super Bowl quarterback.
No, listen.
That's a different Eli.
Eli Manning has always been a bum to me. I'm saying it on every camera out there.
You're right.
I don't know how he's got those chips. He received them jobs. You can't take it away from him.
You know, like it'd be like slow people that get stuff that God give them. Some and stuff happens to them. And
Right.
Take advantage of him. He's one of
the
those
stars
guys.
align.
Yes.
Like these cameras are aligned right
yes,
now.
I know what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
But
But
catch a ball on your helmet.
Word.
Like
outside of that though, he's never.
You should call him slow.
Don't you be seeing his faces when he gets sacked?
Like a deer in headlights.
He be out there.
Don't you be seeing the throws he be making sometimes? Fucking Odell out there or something.
Right. And that's how he got these chips.
Odell had that nice ass grab again today though. Shout out to Odell. That nigga nice as fuck.
Odell probably.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
But he need to get out of there though.
Nah, listen.
Or they need a quarterback.
They just need a quarterback.
They need a quarterback.
Because people say, they should have. The quarterback would have been the better, choice.
Yeah.
This past draft.
Yeah, they skipped on that.
But I mean, you can't skip on.
You can't say
Saquon,
the best.
You'll get a quarterback. You don't even need a super dope quarterback.
Right,
you just need somebody that can push through. We have a chip, baby.
I would have traded for Teddy Bridgewater.
Foles, push through.
Yeah.
He has a championship.
Yeah.
Say it again.
He like a championship.
He got two.
What I'm saying is, again, he has two.
But I know what you're saying, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, they're not. First of all, they weren't even. Were they even in a 4-year? They might have been like in the same 4 years or 5. But it wasn't like they went to the chip and then they was making. You know what I mean? He still was doing them. He has stats.
Yes.
It can't take his stats away, but he's a bum.
The bum.
A lot of dudes got Grammys.
Ooh.
Bums.
Ooh. Wow. Pulled that out. All right.
Well.
And he said what he said.
But he said what he said.
And that come with a fight.
Yeah, you got somebody you talking about?
No. I'm just saying.
You just said it with some bass in his voice.
Chess was all around with that.
No, that wasn't no specific jab. I'm just saying you can't. We always go off of facts. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Numbers lie.
Numbers do lie.
Numbers lie.
Okay, I hear you. I don't believe that.
You racking up, you getting 300 yards in the fourth quarter, racking up yards in the fourth quarter when your team down. Them stats is deceiving.
Let's go back to how
that makes sense.
45 is 45. Numbers lie.
Numbers lie.
Numbers lie. Ooh, shit. No, hey, bro.
Listen, bro, we gonna go right into that, off of that. I got these rapid questions for you. They just random. This is random shit I thought about during the week, knowing I'm gonna have you up here. So, first question. Cardi B said 2 things that were brought to my attention that amazed me, and I wanna know your thoughts on it.
Gotcha.
Is fat bitch pussy the best pussy? Cardi B said this. I wanna know what you think.
I can't say yes.
Right.
I can't say yes.
I think so.
I understand where it comes from.
You know where it stems from.
You feel what I'm saying?
I love you know
Yeah, I definitely get where it comes from.
Alright.
Tell her. Did she say that for real?
Yes. She said she got fat bitch pussy though.
Alright.
She said it's warm. It's like homie. It makes you feel yeah.
I'm single, so go ahead, Steph.
Yeah. You want it. Alright. And there was another thing right behind it. She said chicks with mustaches too got the best pussy.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on, go ahead. You answer.
Who's stamping that? Who's stamping? Alf, you stamping that?
He's a Cowboy fan, though.
I'm from the 70s, so everybody had a mustache.
But that's still real. That old ass porn.
They wasn't bare. They was hair.
Alright.
That's where I come from.
Alright, yeah. Oh God, you fucking them fur burgers out.
Wait. My question is, do they have the mustache in the mix, or we just know they have mustaches? Is it shaved, or
I think it's like not. I mean, I've heard stories about Jones with full-blown mustaches that just rock them out in public and be like, "But my pussy good."
I mean,
and then there's niggas that attest to it.
I'm not one of them.
I'm not one of them. But if you the chicks,
I'm not sleeping on them.
Hold up, but if you the chicks with the little whiskers too, and they be having some fire.
Listen,
Yo, basically it's like that. So the hairier a woman is, the more freakier she is.
listen. Chicks that have mustaches are just not like hairy everywhere.
Nah,
You know what
they
I'm
just
saying?
got a mustache.
They just have a mustache.
They
Like
got the little whiskers here, and they don't like they ain't in the business of always waxing that shit. Or whatever.
that's a psychological like.
Yeah.
I got.
What? What's bullshit?
What? Who
You
got a
ain't-
mustache?
You ain't freaky. Yeah.
Who got no
Don't
shit?
get that mic. Go ahead, Dom.
Listen.
We got Dom here.
Listen, we got time. We got time.
Dom and Keegan, we got time today.
I was told that the hairier a woman is,
Right.
they
They got quiet as shit in here.
Yeah, everybody listening.
the woman is, you develop more of what in your sex drive.
Right. Sounds right.
So if that's what's in your sex drive, you're horny or nastier because it's like, hey, I got more free time to try more freaky stuff.
Cause you're not shaving.
No. Like, I got a job because I was hairy. Well, I am hairy.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like this guy was like, you promised that you're not going to shave your arms? And I was like, well, what is that? Why are you asking me that? He was like, I know.
Oh, shit.
Wait, did you say dirty? Did you say
I like this episode.
Drop the mic, brother. King.
Hey, thank you, Dom. Thank you, Dom. That's my cousin Jack. Go ahead, cousin Jack. Go get it. Go get it.
She's not talking about her arms, she's talking about her orange.
I ain't heard.
What up, dog?
She was talking about her pussy.
Oh, shit.
Well, we started off there, and then she went.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you, guys.
Appreciate you, dog.
Go ahead, son.
Yo, that was a hit. All right. So yes, chicks with mustaches do got some better than good pussy. Right.
Shaboing boing.
All right, next one. Boing boing, man. All right, now next one, bro. All right, so this is a part of your community too. So if you got a baldy, do you have to have the beard to match?
No.
The requirement.
I don't think you have to. However, us black men,
Yeah.
we look crazy out here with everything naked.
The Mr. Clean. The Mr. Clean.
I mean, some
You always had a beard.
agreed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But wait a minute, hold on. What did he say?
Keep the mic over there. Stay over there with the mic, yo.
You got it.
Keep the mic over there, cuz.
Talking shit. Hey, I want the mic. We heard you. We heard you.
We don't want to be in it.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Chill. Hold on, chill. Chill, get on back and forth.
You got a pack of friend up here too.
Hold on.
But I'm not gonna hold you. The reason
Go ahead.
why, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
I'm bald is because it's in my genes.
Word.
I had braids in high school.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Sped my stuff up super fast. You know what I mean? I just said, and I was trying to wait till I was 30 to let it go.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
I got a theory that when y'all go bald, like y'all have braids and y'all go bald, that your hair like
Listen,
a caterpillar down.
You can
to
blame
your
this on
ear.
McDevitt.
All right.
Facts.
Fuck me.
All right, my final question. If you put sugar in your grits, you might as well be eating cream of wheat. True or false? Facts?
I think
facts.
she answered it for me.
Go buy some cream of wheat, nigga.
Cream. No milk in it.
No.
Why are you doing
Where?
that?
You're not supposed to eat rice.
What?
With rice?
Eat cream of wheat.
Sugar with rice. White rice and sugar. Now you might get some grits.
I don't eat grits, cream of wheat or oatmeal. That shit's nasty.
But you making grits.
But you're making rice with sugar.
You're making grits.
Take the rice out, then you can call it grits.
But just because it's still rice, it's still rice. But it tastes like grits. But you got. Alright, Kenyon. Cool.
Word. I'm enjoying this, John.
Listen.
I'll be cooking though.
You be cooking.
So you
though.
cooking?
You be cooking. She be cooking. She be cooking. Every time I be in the house, it smells like somebody throwing down. And one of them pots.
Oh, word.
She made brunch today.
Ooh, what you made?
She made fried potatoes, pancakes, fried potatoes.
I'll
eggs,
be
sausage,
there. It's going.
I bet it is.
Cheese eggs?
Oh, the diabetes Kool-Aid.
Did you post
Oh,
it?
what the?
Wait a
Like
minute.
the joint that poured all the sugar on accident.
That joint.
Dom,
That joint was strong. That shit was real
did you
bad.
post it? Talk about I've been slacking.
I got it and I was bored. Yeah. I had time to post.
I feel.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Shout out to the big girls.
Yeah, busy in the kitchen. What's next, man? Jesus Christ, we done went all
Yo, it's
over
popping in
the
here,
place.
yo. It's fucking popping in here.
Damn, lasagna?
You have to pay her for that.
Gotta pay her for a lot.
I ain't paying for shit. Yo.
Oh, shit.
No, that's my friend. We friends.
All right, black man, my fault.
You paid.
You paying, nigga.
You bad.
Pay for your own flights.
I'll sit your ass down.
Yo, come here, come back over here, Al. Yo.
Back over here.
Alright, so today, the topic is for my homie, you know what I mean? Because what he's focused on, we got media interpretations.
Get into the mic.
Get into the mic? Yeah, my bad. What are we talking about, man?
Y'all, you fucking, you ain't got no hair on your chin. You got no hair on your chin.
What you get to say like you pussy?
You got a beard?
We're not doing that. Yeah, you rock come up
Yeah,
here,
you
man.
got some hair that you talking about. Tell me my chin smell like pussy. I take care of my shit.
Everybody with hair on their chin smell like.
Smell like pussy. I got beard conditioner. You ain't shit. You go over there.
I just shampooed my joint. Super fast.
That's good. That's good to sound. Yeah, right, cuz. See, you about to change the whole show up.
Mother.
Yeah.
You a motherfucker, ain't you? You know,
He's lit.
nigga. Gotta take care of this shit. I can't be walking around.
Word.
You know what I mean? Some
What you
smell like
kidding?
some other pussy. I can't be walking around women like that. Yo, nigga. Look, get out my face. Yeah, just stinking ass beard. Yeah, you not doing that. I can't walk around like that.
Get him.
I got a reputation.
Get him.
Oh, you snub?
He just said, have you smelled it lately?
No, shut up, Al. You ain't got no facial hair.
Y'all black ass niggas, man. Try to hear that shit. I don't like to go ask somebody.
You come over here.
Don't let him do it.
Word, I'm about to say, wait, whoa.
Any more of these ladies come over here and smell my
Any one of
fucking
these ladies,
beard
though.
if they want to. And get a good whiff of that.
This
This nigga over here. You goddamn backwards laws. You sip and enjoy that drink.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the show about?
What's the episode about? We gotta get into our shit.
Yeah, media interpretations, bro. With AC, my man. Yo, when did you start writing columns, bro?
Are we in 2018? 2016, I had met with my editor, and it was actually the week of Thanksgiving. So we had, say it again? Oh, all right, my bad. So
Don't worry about that.
no, all good, all good.
Yeah.
So the following week I had to submit my first column, and I've been doing it ever since. So I'm actually going on next month 2 years.
Damn.
2 years.
Yo, what's so dope about that though is like, it was, for me, it was unexpected. Like, I remember I seen the first one, I thought it was just something like, oh, I want to wrote something. Then I seen it again and again and again and again. I'm like, yo, this nigga's really writing some shit. Because I started reading.
Appreciate that.
The first one I read was about the females. You know what I mean? With I think it was Jillian.
Okay, yeah.
Jillian on the joint. So, yeah, that shit was popping, bro. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, big ups to what you doing. You know what I mean? Keep it going.
Right. No, I was just I'm just listening. Like I want to hear about it.
Yeah, how did this experience, like, was it something that you always wanted to do?
So believe it or not, I've always been into like magazines, XXL, Scratch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to whenever I would have detention for not shaving, that would be my time to get caught up on, read magazines. Yeah, that was. And so I never really took it seriously, like writing. Not even in college. I had one college course I wrote for Lincoln University, and again didn't take it seriously. When I came home from college back in 2011, I had a little break. We had started Harrisburg Music Fest,
right?
And then Levels Ready Entertainment started. Thank you. You already know. So we started the website. And with the website, I wanted to, shine the necessary lights on local and, regional, national, independent artists, artists, entrepreneurs, etc. Creatives, that we call them creatives now.
Yeah, that's what the word
is. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah.
So it just, from 2012 to 2015, I was doing that, heavy. Yeah. And then I linked up with a homie named Jamar Thrasher. And I've been doing it ever since. So it was something that was in me. I didn't really realize it or believe in myself at the moment. But I'm glad that I never, shined away from it.
Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I know you used to do music, or you still do music?
Currently, I haven't done music. I had to get a new computer. Okay. So in the process of that, I had to get, my VSTs and all that. So, and then with me...
Tell them what you do with the music. Okay.
So, produce music. Actually, it's love because the homie Keys, we met back in 2006. With the homie Quincy brought Keys and Wayne to the crib, my folks' crib, and I did his first joint, and then at Lincoln, my computer got fried. So that joint never got released, but I still have the copy, and it's actually in my will. I showed Wayne that joint 2 summers ago. I still gotta give it to him. Speaking of which, I got you. I'm gonna Dropbox you the
RJ's joint. I saw y'all post.
I still have that. Yeah. But produce, engineer, and everything really is self-taught. I've never had a class in it. Just me and my homies, T.O., Chris, my homie B out Philly, Mall Magic out Delaware. We just all grinded, when we met, and that's where everything came about.
Damn. So you've been doing this shit for a minute.
Yeah.
So do you think doing that music, did that have anything to do with the writing?
Yeah, because actually, of course, back then, all producers was trying to be rappers. You feel what I'm saying? So of course we
for real.
Did it? Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Made our own mixtape. RJ's actually on that joint.
Fire.
And of course I wrote, so I knew I could. First of all, I hate my voice. Believe it or not, I hate hearing my voice.
So you're not even gonna watch this joint, probably?
No, I'm gonna watch it. But as far as with the rapping, I just don't like my voice.
Right.
And then when Drake came out, it was I can make this happen.
Like this.
But I said, you know what? I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be trying to manipulate the sound, the way I would like for it to sound. So I've always been again a writer, a reader writer, and again it went from making beats to, we're gonna.
Wow.
It's all good. We're gonna write over those beats. You feel what I'm saying? And then we're gonna, make the music and get to it. So yeah, I've been at it for.
So it does correlate somehow.
Say it again.
So I said, so it does.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Yo, what happened?
joint fell down.
It was
That's all good,
we
man.
got it too live in here.
Yeah, last night was
It was
litty.
Shaking the wall up.
Shake the walls up in here.
Word.
Shaking tables and shit.
Yeah.
But so what's the next? All right. So this is a question about Pen Line.
Mm-hmm.
Is there money coming from your pieces, and what's more important? If you are getting paid, or just the opinion itself that the bits you write?
I have to be honest.
If I can ask.
Oh yeah, of course. They're both important.
Right.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do get paid,
Yeah.
you know, off them Johns.
Deserve
And I truly appreciate that because, you know, a lot of platforms are not paid platforms.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And even with the content that I do, you know, submit, my editor, John Mysick, you know, he allows me to be myself. Even when I submit something and he wants, you know, he's suggesting something, we figure it out.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because just being a strong-minded or egotistic, you know what I mean, individual, like that gets you nowhere.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I always told myself, like, if this was 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been on Pen Live.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but to answer your question, one, getting people to read.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's
It's hard.
right.
It's hard. It's hard.
That's one reason why I take so much pride. I have so much pride in it. And then also, you know, giving an honest, what I like to call honest, genuine perspective. You feel what I'm saying? From a black man to black people to just, you know, someone that was born in America.
Word,
you feel what I'm saying? It was funny because the last column I wrote this past week on the veterans, Mr. Brian Wade is having a first annual Hall of Fame. You feel what I'm saying? For, you know, retired vets.
Okay.
And I read, and I rarely read the comments. You feel what I'm saying? So I actually read it, and two of the people that were, you know, typing, whatever the case, they it was like a beautiful moment, like for real, because they didn't agree at first.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
In your comments.
And in the comments,
No
they
shit.
didn't agree with, you know, they're like, yo, this is, having something like this is still separating. You feel what I'm saying? And then they understood each other, and the boy that was like, yo, he wasn't agreeing with it, he wasn't with it. He was like, nah, I can see that it's necessary. So, you know, that's honestly why I do what I do. You feel what I'm saying?
You got a favorite piece that you've written thus far?
Man, I would definitely have to say the very first one. That was super dear to my heart. For one, because I didn't really know what I was gonna. I wanted to like attack so many things the first go round.
What was it about?
It was actually about black women and men and how we separate ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? And it was geared towards the Black Lives Matter. It was a seminar in, I think, Delaware. And actually, a homie from Harrisburg, he attended it, Thomas. And I seen it on Twitter, so he was, you know, asking questions. And the chick, the lady that was on the panel, she wasn't really receptive to what he was, you know, asking, things of that nature. So I just went off of that, and it's like, yo, you know, we scream we want 40 acres and a mule, you feel what I'm saying? But we separate ourselves the most, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? From like the black man to the black woman, like who cares whose struggle is like harder? Like we both get it at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? And we have to understand that, yo, black women, I love you. I know that I've created a lot of this turmoil, but there are a lot of us out here that are trying our hardest, our damn hardest. You feel what I'm saying? Fix that. And I know that there are black women out here that are on that same type time. I would just love for us all to, you know, especially locally, because as, you know, as known or popping that I am, whenever you see me out, like I'm dolo with my fiance, or I'm with John. You feel what I'm saying? And on some real, like, or of course I got my, you know, like niche and all them, but as far as like, and the movers and shakers, it bothers me that because I'm not from the sandbox with these individuals, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I get no tech.
I can't mix it up with you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that really, that if anything bothers me the most here locally, it's that.
Why are you at? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we claim we want to make change, and it's up to our generation, right? Like, we're on deck.
We are.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's us.
So if we're really only going off of our day one A1s, and if you listen to like a lot of music and watch a lot of movies and things of that nature, the day one A1s are the ones burning the bridges the most. So why are we holding on to those? You know, why are we just not even giving an outsider a chance? You feel what I'm saying? That has to change, and I'm ready to like shed blood over that for real.
Good Lord.
Real rap.
Jesus.
All right, yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Next question. Because that was real. I was just here trying to think about it.
Took you back
I was
real
going to
quick.
try to back over something what he was saying. But let me just read off.
Nah, you kind of got straight to it. He's ready to shed blood over it. That's like, all right, man, what's up? Aztec warrior, my nigga. No more locked doors.
Right.
I want smoke, nigga.
So right now, we have so many people in media. We got Twitter fingers by presidents and shit. What would you say what's worse, social media or news media?
I would have to say in like today's day and age, it has to be social media. Because again, not everyone, like there's this like stigma that everybody in media is like out for the worst. Even on Penn Live, when someone finds out that I write, I contribute to Penn Live, they're like, especially a black person, I don't read that because yada yada yada, and it's like, well, damn.
Nigga, give me a shot.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm sorry.
That's all good.
Yo, y'all gotta read these columns, yo, because he speaks from like it sounds like it's a black man's voice. You know what I'm saying? So that real shit, like when you read it, you hear a black man's voice.
you're the second person this week that has said that to me.
You hear Morgan Freeman?
Like, go ahead.
That's crazy. I never like that. That's love.
But yeah, go ahead.
Madam, I watch you.
But because social media, like everybody has a voice. Everybody gets an opportunity to switch and turn and whatever the case, manipulate dialogue. You feel what I'm saying? That is killing us because again, going back to who has it worse, the black man or the black woman. Like honestly, let's separate each other. Like we need a hut, they need a hut for however long, and then let's start putting the pressure, the black man on the black man, or the black woman on the black woman. You feel what I'm saying? Really figure out what the hell's like, and then certain individuals that are worthy of the opportunity to now come sit down. You feel what I'm saying? And exactly, because a lot of hurt people, and I don't even want to. I'm not going to say that cliche line. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of the dialogue, the negative dialogue that is being projected are by individuals that are broken, like real rap. So of course, if all I've dealt with is bimbo broads, and I'm stuck in that mentality, and I have a chance to express myself, well, who do you think I'm going to criticize the most? You think I'm really going to acknowledge the strong black man that isn't perfect? I'm sorry, my bad. Strong black woman that isn't perfect, but gives a damn and is trying.
Right.
Of course not. My resume is trash.
Bimbos.
You know what I'm saying? So
that makes a lot of sense.
Like it's just real. I just had a conversation early this morning, and for instance, if a homie of mine was drawn, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of times people think that we don't hold our homies accountable. Now this isn't a real life. I'm just using this as an example. You feel what I'm saying? And if I'm not holding, so if you think I'm not holding my homie accountable or whatever case, or a situation is occurring because whoever, like their homie or whatever the case, it can make it seem as though all we care about is like, I'm taking that person's side for the sole point of I've been through what they've been through. And it's like, yo, I've been through the same thing. But at 32 years old, I can't keep using that as a crutch. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't. Now everybody's not like me. You feel what I'm saying? But it takes, again, we gotta break the barriers of like our day one A1s, because a lot of times they're not keeping it real. And then when we have an opportunity to meet real individuals, it's like, yo, is that real, or is that Wakanda? Like, we don't know the difference. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's real shit.
Yeah.
So I hope I answered your question.
Yo, listen.
You did at first, but then, you know.
I went somewhere else.
Yeah,
you know,
that's cool,
that happens. I do that.
Yeah.
I do that.
Niggas go on tangents sometimes. I do it a lot, nigga. I don't give a fuck. So, whatever. I got my point across.
Right, yeah, I definitely was following everything you were saying, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? One last question. Unless you got a question.
Nah, if you got anything, I'm good. Like, my bro done went and off the other shit. And touched what I wanted to hear. So, yeah.
I mean, I don't get a chance to leave.
You know what? Matter of fact, I wanted to ask you this, because you are like involved in the community and all that stuff. Now, when you're like helping the kids and whatnot, do you feel like you're raising people's kids at times?
Of course. How
does that make you feel?
Honestly, it makes me feel depressed. I'm going to be honest, and that's a lot of times why I think people think like my energy or individuals, educators, I'll say first and foremost.
That's exactly who I'm speaking towards.
Educators, teachers, they seem like they're in this space all the time. Because it's like, yo, excuse me, we know what we're up against. We're seeing it every day. And nobody has our back. You feel what I'm saying? So then, like we're in a high strung environment
sit down.
at all times. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, yes. Jay Bear shared this video about a week or two ago, and I can't recall who the lady was. And this isn't like verbatim, but she said when they took discipline out of the schools, she went from the top down. She said the administrators became scared of the teachers. The teachers became scared of the students. I'm sorry, the teachers became scared of the parents. The parents became scared of the students. And the students ain't scared of nobody.
Shit.
That wasn't like
damn.
30. That was a 30-year-old, I want to say, like a video. And that is still prevalent, and it's going to it's going to continue until we start giving a damn and really going against the grain, and that's going to mean that there's going to be casualties. Yeah, man. And I'm with it, like real rap.
And I'm sorry, I ain't gonna cut you over, but that's why I love working where I work at. Like we're allowed to go hands on, so it's not really like we come at you or we do something to the kids. Like some people think like, oh, you work at the Braxton's, you have to beat the kids up. Fuck no, you don't touch no kids like that. Yeah. It's if they're putting themselves in danger, if they're putting somebody else in danger. Right. But in danger could be them verbally putting people in danger. Right. Because kids are crazy these days. It's so different. They go crazy.
But you know what? And so this is something that I pray and I work really hard for our generation to kind of change our mentality. Kids been crazy. We were crazy at one point in time.
It was nuts.
Of course, we may not have been like they are, but think about how many homies that we have before we got to high school may have been booked. Yeah. May have been killed. Right. You know what I mean? Like, suspended, all these things. So,
I remember William Penn.
Right, like Penn was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even go there, but you know what I mean? So, kids, and I sit back in my class, and I'm like, yo, I'm scared for them when they become adults. I used to say, they're going to take care of us. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like, forget that. They're going to be raising another generation. Woo. And if they have all access to everything, and we barely know how to like diffuse anything, what's it going to look like? There's going to be robots walking around at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that going to like truly look like? So for somebody like myself to be depressed now, y'all think drugs is prevalent now? Yo, everybody's gonna be zombie.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nobody's listening to you, fam.
What you mean?
What? I'm just being honest.
I'm listening.
on some real shit, like, nobody is really listening to you, G. Like, I thought y'all was on some 85 South shit. Like,
Nah.
Hold on, let me finish.
Nah, I mean, cause that would've been real loud. No,
We talking.
No, go ahead. I'm
shit
listening.
up here, though.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm listening.
that shit saying I'm wrong, but.
No, listen. You're not wrong
go
at all.
ahead,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
This is why it's being taped.
Alright, but what I'm saying is, G, like, everything that y'all saying is 100.
Mhm.
That shit's real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But everybody hearing this shit, G.
You know, and see, that's the problem. So you're challenging me, so I'm going to challenge you back in a positive way. Start giving a damn. When you start giving a damn, you'll listen. Because I wasn't always on this type time. Honestly, I didn't always give a damn.
Hey, G, I don't even know what you're talking about.
But start, listen.
It's some real shit, like, I can't even understand what the fuck you talking about.
But you're more, but I believe deep down inside you do if you just gave a damn. Honestly, you may not get it right now. Everything isn't supposed to resonate at that moment. But everything is a teachable moment. And things happen on your time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you may not get it now, and that's fine. But guess what? We got videos. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, hopefully, we get a chance to run, you know what I mean, cross paths again. And you keep, you know what I mean, locked into grown folk business. And things of that will change. But you have to start giving it. And that's what when I said casualties, like, honestly, Susquehanna, not you per se, but like anybody that is on some type time, like, yo, I don't give a damn, bounce. Like, for real, because the problems that, I'm not worried about Trump. Trump ain't really controlling nothing with me or anybody of that, you know what I mean, of that, like, caliber. Nah, and you're good money. But then again, the most entertaining part of this segment for you was when you was busting it up with the girls. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, 100%.
I thought it was a joke at first.
It was a joke, but now we on some real shit.
I thought
it's balanced.
I thought that was some 85 South shit, man.
But it's balanced, and again, like we as black people be on 90-10. You feel what I'm saying? So of course, somebody like myself, I'm never gonna fit in, ever, because the real OGs that everybody looks up to says nobody's listening to you, cuz. How do you think that makes me feel?
That's not real.
It's real. I'm not saying you, but that is.
I'm saying, like, what do you consider real OGs, cuz? Because what do you? I mean, I don't understand.
The real OGs are people that give a damn. Just because I told the president of the school I work at, I said, just because my pants sag does not mean I'm not educated. Just because I wear a 3-piece suit does not mean I'm not a nut out here.
I don't wear no fucking pants sagging.
I didn't.
Not what he talking about.
But again, you're missing the point. What I'm saying is, go ahead.
You understand is what I'm saying, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying, Jay. I understand everything.
He's not hearing you.
That's cool. It's cool. I'm not going to tone him out because he. But again, remember I just said it's not going to hit him now. But if I don't take the responsibility to let him finish,
at least you said
it's never going to we're going to be stagnant. And on some real. Who's really the ones like getting all the love? Mm-hmm. All the who's getting all the love in the hood?
Yo,
not the real niggas, the real niggas. Word. Like for real.
NEGUS.
Like honestly, let's go back to again. And my bad if I'm taking like, but I gotta go somewhere real quick.
Yeah,
I have to go somewhere real
Somebody
quick.
came out of that called, yeah.
Look at.
Because you're not listening. You're not hearing.
Look.
You're just hearing the out. You're just hearing the.
We might have to go. We might have to talk him off of this.
Nah, that's cool, but just peep though. Go to the crib. Women, so-called clean, that they act a certain way or they go through things because they lack something from, a childhood, a father, or when they get to a certain age and they find out the materialistic things is where it's at. They are attracted to the dope boys.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, people. Hold on, just hear me out. No. You gotta hear me out. Listen, hold on, you gotta hear me. You have to hear me out.
Because you're talking fucking crazy.
Everything I speak on is experience.
Listen, Miss Sheila got you in here with some old fucked up shit.
First of all, every time I was.
You in here with nothing but real.
And listen.
You talk crazy.
Remember, all smoke.
Go ahead.
So it's cool. It's all good. But again, So now we're gonna go on, how does the boat boy get created? Because maybe he doesn't have a father growing up. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, everybody, the man, the black man gets all negative vibes and gets a lot of it does. I'm not blaming all. Fam, you're missing what I'm saying.
He's been missing.
Yeah,
And it's
not gonna
cool.
get it, bro.
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
We gotta wrap this up. Bro.
Shout out.
You got any shout out? I want to shout out my nigga Leaf Up for his new video he just released.
Yeah, I still gotta check that joint out too.
Ratchet Music
Definitely,
Volume 1.
definitely.
That joint hard.
I gotta check
my
that
nigga.
joint out.
Congratulations. I'm gonna keep posting that shit all week.
Right.
And, bro,
Yo, listen, everybody, I'm shouting out everybody right now
all y'all and
that
Esther, appreciate y'all.
had my back just now, that doesn't know me from a can of paint. And again, I'm not scared of nobody. The only thing I'm scared of is seeing my mom going through what she's going through right now.
God damn.
Real rap. That frightens me every day. So any dope boy that wants smoke, we can start with a conversation, and then if we can't get past that and see eye to eye, we're men.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
All right. Who are you targeting your articles? You write your articles in what's that?
Pen Live. Yes.
All right. Who are you targeting when you write your articles? What group of people are you targeting?
I would have to say that I'm honestly targeting anybody and everybody that's willing to give it to me. Because again, everybody can say, yo, why aren't you writing for a black publication?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Of course I could write for a black pub, but is that going to change anything? I'm surrounded by black people. I don't need to be on any platform to talk to anybody of my race.
Yeah. No real target.
Nah, it's not no real target, not at all.
GP.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right.
But my perspective is from the hood.
Okay. It's being told from the
Yes.
to the GP.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
And again, I come from a 2-parent household, so I'm not saying like, yo, my growing up was like super drawn. You know what I'm saying? Because people love to try to shoot bullet holes through some armor. So I gotta keep it 100. Like, both my parents were in my life, all my life. And I write about that all the time. Like, yo, I always talk about my dad and my stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, again, the black man gets all the burden. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I just want to shout out everybody here that came out. This show was actually pretty popping. We got Good Real. You know what I mean? Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Nah, listen, I appreciate y'all
that segment that we just had real quick with Homeboy right
now. That's all, but that's just what it's like. I thank y'all for having it because we need these platforms that we're creating on our own. You know what I'm saying? So that we can talk and have real dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not offended by
right
word. And now another conversation is being, you know what I mean, had.
Right.
That's why I say, yo, we need these. I need y'all to win. I need y'all to win. You feel what I'm saying? Like real rap. I need y'all to
we
win.
appreciate y'all for checking it out, man.
Shout out to Keys Don.
Always.
Word.
Appreciate you out.
All that, bro. We out.
GFB, baby.
What?